Here we are at turn 33 of this playthrough of Auburn Crown, and things are heating up all over the map. Let's see how the replay went. So the Elite of Sanhai have come out to do some damage. I'm not sure how long that's going to last for. Down here, the attack of the special unit there at range 2 indicates that they have got magic, so that is concerning. The Mutineers, now they're going to... No, that was very unlucky of Nick. And the Vikings will have to deal with a counter-attack from the Angnordians. Oh, there goes my giant unit. And it's just as well I had some protection down there south of Guarton Peak. Alright, so I lost the Hill Giants of Grudhorg, and I lost a veteran unit from the Golden Khanate. Most of these, or actually all of these messages are about trade route interceptions. And a few spy reports. Let's see what we've got. Most of the time they're pretty useless spy reports, but sometimes they can be really, really useful. Pointing out a critical unit that is exposed that can be taken out, especially if it's an invasion force that has been left without naval escort. That's really nice to find that from a spy report. Okay, 2 medium humanoids coming online for Gwartenheim at a very opportune time. Now these sappers, I'm thinking I'll probably send them somewhere rather than to try to build fortifications in Nova Spes. I don't think Nova Spes is in any real danger of attack. And an infantry unit for Transorum, which I think I will put in Junia. Alright, let's start with Gwartenheim. They're getting a decent amount of gold pieces at the moment. Because I've got 2 of them, I'm going to use them to attack. Will that be enough? I think that will be enough. Next turn I might attack a bit more. We'll see. Okay. Over here against Malkan. Now the offensive is going well. I'm just not sure how hard to press it at this stage. Let's see if there's anything here in the alternate capital. There is. Ooh. Right, now that will make life interesting. I think I'm going to be able to take that capital. That will not be the surrender of Malkan, because their main capital is down here in the south, Malkanabad. So, but this will certainly be a nice amount of gold pieces to get from the conquest. I do need to be a little bit circumspect because the Silk Sultanate is up here, and they are also mobilized. And I think, using the P key, no, so only down in the south, and Rakimabad has partisans. Well, they're not, they're rebels in this game, but they're the equivalent of partisans from war in Europe, will rise up if I don't garrison Rakimabad. 370 gold pieces. Continue to buy some medium humanoids, I think. Check the diplomacy, and they don't have any chits to spare, so that's it, I think, for them. Let's move up to the Vikings, and before I do forget, we'll move the Explorer up a bit further. She's still got supply, so she can move 2 hexes this turn, but next turn it will be 1, and she will start losing from attrition. Iron Lord has been defeated, so I have pretty much a free reign up here. So I discussed last time the idea of sending the Scoresbone units down to the south here and threatening Silk Sultanate from the north, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'll see how many I can actually move, and because I don't necessarily think that they are completely safe, I better have a bit of a scout around down here. Using the control key, I'm going to have a bit of a look around. And hopefully not knock into anything, and I haven't, so let's just come on down. You can see that transporting units is actually quite expensive. That is completely intentional, of course, from a design point of view. I like the idea of needing to put in quite a bit of thought into any sort of invasion that you might be about to do. I also don't want to see something like all of these Viking units being transported all over the place in a single turn. So I don't have enough gold to do more than move the Scoresbone Vikings down here at this stage. And the other thing I want to do, which will cost me a bit, is get this raider unit into long range transport so that they can actually do some raiding. I'll do that next turn though. And at the moment I've got 137 gold pieces left, and I'll just upgrade the units as I can. At 97, let's check the diplomacy. How's West Kilmer going? 73%. That's good. We'll have the band back together in no time. Okay. Oh, can we upgrade them? Yes. The Giants are ready to go too. Alright, over to the trouble with Mutiner. I am in a position where I can start a bit of an attack. So why don't I do that? I need to clear the way a bit. So they're still putting up a pretty decent fight. Now they have only got a range of 1. Or have they? Hang on. Did I research magic? I researched magic. What a prescient thing to do. Okay, let's use them then. Let's attack They don't do a lot of damage perhaps, but they will be dropping the morale of this unit here quite significantly. As will the long range attack. No, I can't upgrade them, so I'll move down here. Seems like they're still putting up a good fight. Maybe they had a decent amount of entrenchment. It's a little bit risky. Don't want to lose them through doing silly things like attacking too far too fast. I could open that road there, but better off coming down here and being ready to assist the offensive from the south. Okay, they've got 281 gold pieces. I'll look at how much research can they do. Got quite a lot. So let's put some into weapon. No, not weapons. I wanted to put it into espionage, but they've already got 2. I haven't done anything with industry with these guys, so let the Andanians increase their industry as well. Now, the Empress, she is not amused. These cheeky slaves have launched their rebellion while she was moving the army off to the west. Now that just smacks of rudeness. So she really wants to get down into these lands and start reclaiming them. That's exactly what she's going to do. The Praetorians have got quite a bit of their pride has been hurt, so they're getting down even quicker. And you can see that there's a slave group over here that's broken away and looks like it's going to try and take some of these settlements up here. So I think I can't really stop them from taking that one, but I am going to fortify here to make sure that they don't get too far into the interior of Potentia. This assault here will finish off those guards. And we'll also finish off those guards. So we've had a reasonable amount of success with this reconnaissance in force, and it might be worth continuing with it. I don't know how far I'll get, but that doesn't matter. That's the whole point. How far can I get, and how strong is the enemy in front of me? Go over to have a look at Transorum, and I really want to take these out. How far they can get down there? They can get to there. So yeah, we'll take out the elites up here. I don't think I've got, no, I don't have charge for those guys yet, so they can't get as far. We'll hook up down in the south. Now, can I take out Sarnai this turn? It's possible. Never find out unless you actually try, so let's start the attack. Should really check to see if I've got leader attached to the right units. So yeah, they've got they had 6 entrenchments, down to 3, down to 2 now. One. Okay, so their entrenchment is gone now. And it doesn't look like I'm actually going to... Oh, here we go. This is what I had them for, so let's... these guys, can they attack? They can. We'll soften things up a little bit for the Sky Vaulters when they come in. to there. And they jump in. They didn't jump very far, but that doesn't matter. They need the practice, and I can increase their range through technology as well. So Sanai is looking like it will probably fall next turn. Very close. These guys don't have anything left. These guys don't have anything left. That is it. I have no more attacks. I threw everything at it. It didn't succeed. Doesn't matter. Next time. And the fleets will go back into harbour to see if they can resupply. Okay, 783 points for Potentia. I'm going to check their diplomacy first. No chits available, so okay. Their research, they're still at their maximum, so it's unit time. And it's time to start building the fleet, and that's what I'm going to do. Get a couple of galleys in production. Overspares is about its maximum power. Insula Metis, could get some veterans, and they're no good in Insula Metis itself, but I will move them across because Insula Metis is down here, which is all very well, but nothing ever happens down there, so I'll put them in transports, and we will probably send them up here to Mulcan, but not 100% certain. Golden Carnate has 323 gold pieces that it can use. We will improve the armor of these guards down here. Now this fleet is doing precisely nothing, so let's move them over here and get the Potentian shipbuilders to actually increase its power, its strength I should say, and 288 points. I'm sure they can put some research into something. 15, yes, so let's see, can we put it into armor? Beautiful. Okay, so that will be that. Moving down to Imhotep. I think it's time to finish these guys off here. Yep, attach that. Attach that. And over here the same thing, though they're okay. So let's see if yeah, okay. Look, they're pretty much out of supply. There's no wonder that they've fallen so easily. And we are meeting up now with the Novaspares forces. I could come around here. Maybe I'll save that for another day. Ooh, I could go up there and take the space. Alright, let's see, the special forces are actually quite, special units are actually quite powerful, as you'd expect for the types of characters that you'd see in them. Not only is it for high-level magic users and the like, it's also a representation of like your D&D powerful character parties. So they have a combination of the magic users and the warriors and so forth. Alright, so I should be able to build up a pretty decent sized force down here and send them up to make life a little bit difficult for these guys. Alright, so I know that there's a unit up there. I'd rather attack them with force, so I'll leave the attack for this turn. move the Explorer. Now these guys going for supply. That's the only thing I'm concerned about here. So the supply is doing pretty well. I think I can just leave them in place there. And that seems to be it for this turn. So I'll end the turn. Alright, so that's the first part of the fortress. Production continues to be disrupted by my raiders. Chult has moved towards, he's at the Golden Carnate by 13%. Chult, of course, is the island that you'll see in the Dungeons and Dragons adventure series of Tomb of Annihilation. So it's been reproduced here, not necessarily exactly, but reasonably close. Alright, so that's our balance sheet there, and it's looking good, as I think I say every turn. But the good thing is that even Gwartenheim is getting a decent income. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.